Snails, like other molluscan gastropoda, are mainly nocturnal, and are not ones to share their emotions. They can travel up to 2 times faster in rainfall, and find psychological solace through emotional self-deception. For example, this snail is jealous of his other snail friends, so he convinces himself that what they have in their lives is not worth it. This one distracts itself by climbing physical mountains instead of coming to terms with its emotional ones. This snail appears to be happy when he really only is blocking out feelings of self-doubt and fear of the reality of sadness. This snail drives itself using ideas of financial success. However, it is not the goal he can't keep out of his mind, but the fear that he will be less of a snail by not reaching it. This snail hides from the world in order to hide from itself. This snail has died. This snail finds itself struggling with identity, trying to figure out which part of itself is the real it. Its inability to decide leaves it internally distraught, wondering if it will be able to be any of them. These two snails find happiness in their relationship. However, never really sharing the deeper details of who they are, their lack of communication inevitably drives them apart. This snail identifies with the role of being a lone wolf, in order to cope with its fear of making friends. This snail is in a bit of a predicament. He doesn't know if believing in God will make him less logical, but he also doesn't know if he can function without some larger connection to something more important than himself. This snail is afraid it will be forgotten. This snail finds reasons to be angry at the world, because it refuses to accept that it is perhaps its own decisions that has left it with such dissatisfaction in its life. This snail wishes it could open up more, but instead it tells itself that it is perfectly fine with the snail other snails know him as. This is just an excuse to continue being afraid of opening up. This snail, however, has come out of its shell, and is emotionally open to itself and everyone else. But is it worth it? For he is alone. This video is not about that last snail. It is about the dead one. I stepped on that snail. I stepped on that snail while making this video. What do you think this video is about? Is it funny? Is it serious? Is it an apology? Who am I apologizing to? I think that life is inherently positive. Some people take this as naive. Most people miss the snails on the sidewalk.